Today I'm going to show you how to replace the sky in a photo in Photoshop, step by step, so you can transform an ordinary landscape into something far more dramatic and professional. This is one of the fastest ways to improve a photo, and the best part is that Photoshop makes the process surprisingly easy with its built-in sky replacement feature. If you've ever wanted to turn a dull grey sky into a bright blue one, add a sunset, or make your landscape look more cinematic, this tutorial is for you. And if you find this helpful, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Photoshop tutorials just like this. Let's jump in. First, open your image in Photoshop and make sure your photo layer is selected in the Layers panel. This is important because Photoshop needs to know which image you want to edit. Once your photo is open, go to the top menu bar and click Edit, then choose Sky Replacement. When you select this option, Photoshop opens a dedicated sky replacement window and automatically detects the current sky in your image. It creates a mask around the sky area, which saves you a huge amount of time compared to doing everything manually. Now you'll see a preview at the top of the window, and this is where you can choose your new sky. Click the C drop-down arrow next to the preview thumbnail. Photoshop includes several built-in sky categories, so you can browse through options like blue skies, spectacular, or sunsets. Take your time here and click on different sky thumbnails to instantly preview them on your photo. This is the fun part, because you can quickly test multiple looks and see which one fits your image best. If you want a bright daytime look, try a clear blue sky. If you want more drama, choose a cloud-filled or sunset option. And if you already have your own sky photo that you want to use, you can import it too. Just click the small plus icon at the bottom of the Sky Browser dropdown and select your local image file. That lets you use a custom sky you captured yourself, which can be a great way to make the edit feel more personal and realistic. Once you've chosen a sky, the next step is fine-tuning the edges and blending so everything looks natural. If the transition between the new sky and your original foreground looks too harsh, Photoshop gives you several sliders to help smooth it out. Start with Shift Edge. This controls the boundary between the sky and the foreground. Dragging it left pulls the sky back a bit, while dragging it right pushes the sky further down toward the horizon. If your edge is not lined up properly, this setting can make a big difference. Next, use Fade Edge to soften the transition area. If you see a jagged outline around trees, rooftops, or mountains, increasing Fade Edge can help blend the sky more naturally into the scene. You can also adjust the sky scale or sky adjustment setting to zoom the new sky in or out. This is useful when the clouds look too small or too large compared to the rest of the image. Matching the scale helps the replacement feel believable instead of obviously edited. After that, scroll down to the foreground adjustment section. This is where you make the rest of the photo match the new sky lighting. If your new sky is darker, choose Multiply for the lighting mode. If it's brighter, Screen may work better. The goal is to make the landscape and foreground react to the new sky in a realistic way. Then adjust the color adjustment slider to help the sky tones influence the ground below. For example, if you choose a warm sunset sky, you may want the foregrounds to pick up those golden tones. This keeps the whole image cohesive instead of making the sky look pasted on. You can also experiment with the overall brightness and temperature until the scene feels balanced. Take a moment to zoom in and inspect the horizon, buildings, trees, or any detailed edges. These are the spots where an edit can look artificial if it isn't blended well. If needed, go back and make small adjustments to the sliders until the result feels natural. Photoshop gives you a lot of control here, so don't rush the finishing stage. Once everything looks good, go to the bottom of the sky replacement window and look for the output dropdown. Make sure it is set to new layers. This is the best option because it keeps your edit flexible and non-destructive, which means you can still make changes later if needed. When you're happy with the result, click OK. Photoshop will apply the sky replacement and place the adjustments into your document. And that's it. You've now replaced the sky in a photo in Photoshop and created a much more polished, dramatic image in just a few minutes. Whether you're editing landscapes, real estate photos, travel shots, or creative composites, this is an incredibly useful technique to know. If this tutorial helped you out, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who wants to improve their Photoshop skills. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.